Hello, what's up everyone? Welcome to another video of mine about vintage technology of some sort. I had the opportunity to do epic traveling and I went to the United States of America to visit my family over there on the East Coast. It's been quite a while since I've taken a vacation like this, and to be honest, I really needed it. The past year hasn't really been full of good experiences for me. I've been really stuck in one place at work, and especially with home office, now you don't really get to go outside much. So this was desperately needed. And it was worth it. This was the best vacation I've ever had. It was 2 weeks full of amazing experiences. I was there over Thanksgiving, so a lot of that was happening. Celebrations, festivities with family and friends of the family. Visiting nature, went to Crabtree Falls, went to some breweries in the area, some wineries, distilleries. Had some ciders, alcohol free of course. I mean, it's just a double whammy if you're not only the driver but also don't drink in general. And something more relevant to this channel perhaps, I went to a place called Reclaim Arcade in Fredericksburg in Virginia, which is an authentically 80s themed vintage pinball and video game arcade with a bar and a food truck, and the selection of games is just out of this world. Went there, played some Wizard of War, some Galaga, some Asteroids, the original Vector arcade, Robotron 2084, which is my all-time favorite arcade game. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at it. Played some Millipede. It's a flat rate $10 entrance fee. You were able to play the games as much as you want. The games were all on free play, no quarters involved. Absolutely fantastic place. I highly recommend you go check it out. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. I asked my followers on Twitter where can I find some used PC parts in America, because I wanted to go thrifting. The usual suspects came to mind like Goodwill, Salvation Army and generic thrift stores, but I wanted to find something specifically for electronics. So Alberto Martinez suggested me to check out LNY Electronics. For me it's a tradition every time I go to the United States that I take a trip from where I was staying in Richmond, Virginia, to the Micro Center that's in Fairfax in Virginia near Washington DC. And by pure utter coincidence, this LNY Electronics store was right on the way to this Micro Center. It's right off an exit in Woodbridge in Virginia. Completely on the way, so no additional effort to go there. And so we went.
Continue on I-95 North.
LNY Electronics is a family-run business that has existed for 43 years according to the owner. And what do they sell? They sell computers. Not just computers, they sell computer parts, they sell wires, they sell cabling, they sell toner, they sell phone chargers, they sell motherboards, they sell graphics cards, they sell sound cards, they sell computer cases, they sell power supplies, they sell processors, they sell coolers, they sell software, they sell keyboards, they sell mices, computer mice. They sell pretty much everything that the heart desires, and that's especially fun for people like me who like to buy old stuff. Lots of it. In the midst of all this, I kind of forgot to film anything, so I don't actually have video from inside the store, just the pictures. But if you do want to see the whole thing in motion, I suggest you check out the videos other people have made at this place. I took way too long in there. I had my family waiting outside in the car, and it was pouring rain, so not the most ideal condition. And I did get some angry text messages and voice calls demanding me to get out right away. However, I wasn't having any of it, because I wanted to buy lots of stuff. The owner of the store was very, very forthcoming, asked me what I was in the market for. I told her. A few moments later, she came out with boxes full of stuff that I was looking for, which was frankly astonishing. We had a pretty good rapport right from the get-go. She noticed that I was not your usual customer who was in the store for some toner for their old laser printer or something. All good things come to an end though, so eventually it was time to leave and fly home, and believe me, it's not easy to fit a lot of old computer junk in a suitcase that has strict requirements on size and weight. I did end up staying below the weight limit by stuffing clothes into my hand luggage, so that was kind of fun. So a few days after I got home and rested, I got together with my friends from the RetroWeb team and took a look at what I purchased. Enjoy the show!
What are we unboxing?
This amalgamation of crap I bought in...
A cassette tape.
Well, yeah, that's...
Got some tunes on there.
No, it's sealed. This is not part of the unboxing, but it's part of what I bought. I bought things.
Dropbox.
I just use this. Well, what do you guess is inside here?
It doesn't seem to be a board.
Oh, it's a board.
It is a board.
It is a board. It's a Soyo 020M2.
This is the perfect board for my 16 meg 30 pin RAM. You could put so many of those in there.
I don't know. I know what type it is, but how big it is.
Or like 1 meg stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a megabyte. Yeah.
It has a lovely Varta battery, but I noticed that the Varta damage, it acts differently compared to what I've seen here. It just kind of crystallizes through the board.
Huh. Maybe they have a different chemistry for that battery.
I think, well, maybe not. Yeah, it could be because of regulations, but like, it's not the usual completely destroyed crud that I would see on European board. Maybe it's the humidity, I don't know. It's not exact, like, there's many 020 variants on TRW, and they all look almost the same, but there's like tiny differences, especially in this area with the clock gen or with this thing, because this one has a socketed crystal. Here's a 5.25 inch flopper.
You can add that to the flopper collection.
Yes, from Mitsumi. D509V3. Cool little thing. Here's the main board. Yeah, it's a Chaintech main board.
Looks like a micro ATX 370 or something. Wait, is this socket A?
No, it isn't.
Wait,
Socket 7?
Hey, remember how I have so many broken Sys 530 boards? Papa!
There's another 5595 soft bridge.
Yeah, but this one is also the later revision. The B3.
Ooh, okay.
B3.
Does this do 133 megahertz? Because it says 530. Do you not know?
No? What?
There are some boards which do 133 megahertz on the FSB. It's just ridiculous.
Does it have a dash
Stable?
chip?
You have to disable the cache, but it does it.
Wow.
I have a board which does this, an Asus.
No, it's a dash. It's a dash 5. I mean, I could replace it. It will. I do have to say, this board looks mint. Like it appears to be unused. This board has fake Rubicon caps, you know, with a K vent.
Ooh.
The actual brand is... Oops. Flash. Can't really...
Like an OST or something.
DS.
Oh, those need to go immediately.
Next main board.
One with the blue horizontal RAM slots and the black PCB. I just thought, like, what is this? It's a box in a box.
It's a mainboard box with mainboards in it. Woo!
There's actually so many of these old boxes that just had like main board on the box. Like,
Even the manual is completely inconclusive.
Motherboard, yeah.
I do love myself a motherboard, but at least it has this. But this seems to be a fairly rare thing.
Is it with RD RAM or something?
No, it's not. So this mainboard is actually kind of rare, it seems. So here is a motherboard, as you can see. It's a 7XV. I forgot the manufacturer. Some weirdo. 7XW. Sorry.
So what is the memory there? The two chips there.
Oh, for the onboard video.
Yes.
This is an Intel 810.
What did they call the integrated graphics chip on those? It's not extreme graphics. That came later.
Isn't it like a 750 or something?
752, yes. So it's an improved version of the i740.
Integrated AC97 potato. Also ominously named motherboard driver utility CD.
Yeah, well, that's...
I mean, I need to scan this manual because it's not actually on TRW. Update, I did scan the manual and it's now on TRW. Next up we have another motherboard first. And here it is. It's a decent condition 8-bit AS8. It's a 865 PE, socket 775.
TRW only says Prescott at most, but who knows, maybe it's... Because 865, there was a lot of boards that got modded to run Core 2 quads.
This one actually isn't new old stock. And then I bought lots of expansion cards, because why not? So the first card is already kind of special.
Came from America.
Ah yeah, we already identified that.
Yeah. Well, we didn't identify the manufacturer of it. We just know that it exists.
I have experience with this card, and you will have an absolute laugh if you try the MIDI audio on it.
Yeah, supposedly it's pretty bad. I need to make a ROM first, though. Shouldn't be too hard.
You know,
Normal analog is fine, like all the other sound stuff. The MIDI is.
I have the actual Orchid Soundwave 32 with the first ROM set, and it's awful.
Well, it comes with a CD-ROM port, so that's very important. It has solder pads, though, for a Panasonic interface. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
It has WSS support. And I don't know if it's Sound Blaster compatible.
Yeah, Sound Blaster 2.0 at least.
Creative AW64 CT4500.
Next card.
This isn't special anymore, I guess, but I think it was kind of nice.
I don't have one, so it's special to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Here's a diamond. This is a Voodoo Banshee with 16 megabytes.
You'd be surprised to know that I have schematics for this.
Oh,
It's one of the few Voodoo cards I have schematics for.
I could pretend to be surprised. Wow, really, Regal? It also has a bit of a warping problem.
Oh, that.
Yeah, all this hardware is sold as is, so we'll see later if I got burned on it.
It's probably fine. It has big solder bolts.
This is a GeForce 6200 PCI
Oh goodness.
with 8 RAM chips. No, 512 megs. What? Okay.
It's actually a 512 DDR2. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a meme. Someone really thought that was necessary.
But I mean, 512 megabytes of RAM on the PCI graphics cards.
On the 6200 is also completely pointless because it just. When you have that much memory allocated on a 6200, the GPU just gives up.
I forget what it was. I think it was a GeForce. Wait, no, you're right. This is a Radeon 7000 VE.
Oh god, a VE on PCI. That's like someone put a laptop chip on a card.
But it has a nice shiny cooler.
A lot of these run on 5-volt PCI fine, so you can use them on like
486.
486.
Here's a Trident 4D Wave.
I have literally not a clue what this is. It's a sound card. That's about what I know.
Yeah,
It's a Trident sound card.
Trident 4D Wave. These are actually not bad. Apparently, I don't know. I've never had one. That's why I bought it.
I made sound cards. How many?
They did.
Was this like the one and only, or?
Yes.
Of them?
Here is a wonderful potato. That's may not be that potato, but it's pretty cool.
Laguna 3D.
Xerox Logic Laguna 3D with RDRAM, as I was told, which is cool. These chips look so cool, though.
They're serially daisy-chained, basically. And the back
But they
of
do
the
have 2
pads-
pins here.
Yeah, they're just mechanical support. They do nothing.
So here are some processors.
Processor. Oh, you got the 1 meg. The NTMs. Oh,
I've got 2 1 meg 200s. One of which looks a bit toasty. I don't know if that's normal or not.
it's gonna be fine. I think there was a label or sticker on there that baked and this colored the
Here's
Motorola.
68030. I can put that in a Mac or Amiga or something. I don't know.
16 megahertz.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Here's a somewhat rare one. It's a DX475. And here's actually an interesting one.
It's SSD.
Heatsink required. Rigo told me, go and get some Xeons for your Potato Socket 603 board.
And you obtained the biggest ones you could get.
I have obtained the biggest ones I could find.
It's actually you should put these next to something just so you can see like these were these a 4 meg or the 16 meg L3? Oh, it's the 4 meg, yes. SL79V.
3000 with hyperthreading, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all the stuff I got. So yeah, for all of the things I just showed, I paid $400 US total.
Which is in the oof range, I think.
It's firmly into the oof range, but considering it's just a store you can go to, first of all, and also if you consider eBay pricing in Germany, I think it would be worth it. If the things work, of course. If they don't, then we're screwed. That's it for this part of the video. I've shown you all the things I've acquired, and in the next part we actually get to testing, and I hope to see you there. Take care, have a good time. Bye bye.